a ticking time bomb.
What to do.
You're not gonna tempt me. I put this foot thing up.
I
wouldn't even be able to see it.
can't do it. That's dangerous.
No, we would be
Dangerous.
chilling. Let's just do it.
Dog, I'm telling you right now, we do that. I am Slum City.
That is
like
the
a
vibe.
light.
Everyone, okay.
What's good, host?
Hey guys, welcome back. So the couch that we're sitting on currently has a foot pull out thing, and it can turn it into like a big ass recliner, and he won't do it, and I don't know why, because
Dude,
it sounds
I am
comfortable.
completely. If I put I'm telling you right now, I'm cozy. I feel good right now. If I put my feet up, I'm going to sleep.
No, you're not. Shut the fuck up.
You are
I
underestimating.
bet you right now, if I put that footrest up,
You're underestimating the way that I feel right now.
I'm sleepy too.
Yeah.
You feeling sleepy today?
No, I
It's
just
that
started
nightmare?
feeling sleepy. No.
It's that
'Cause
nightmare
if anything,
that got that ass.
that gonna keep me up for days. Damn, I didn't get my chapstick. My shits are dry as a bone already.
Dry as a bone. Lick 'em, boy.
I could see it from here too. That's what sucks. Like, it's so far.
I'll go
But
get it.
Nope.
I can sneak out easier
We ain't
than
risking
you.
this. We ain't getting off set. We are here to do a show, and a show is what we're gonna do.
Yes, we will.
So welcome back to Dom Dyl. I gotta tell you, it feels like we've been talking for about 12 minutes right now.
You know. All right,
I looked
guys.
over,
Thanks for listening.
I looked over, it's a minute and a half, bro.
We'll see you next week.
A minute and a half.
I know. It's crazy. But yeah, so let's talk about this dream. I want to know, because last night,
Let me lubricate my lips real quick.
I'll just kind of intro the story. So lately I've been like kicking Dylan in my sleep.
The
like,
absolute worst fucking thing
because
you
like
can deal
he
with.
gets up early. So how I judge what time it is of the night is I try to hit him with my foot.
This bitch kicked me at 10:30 p.m. the other night.
So like if
How much time you think you have left?
I
You
don't
just
know.
fell
I
asleep.
just like hit you and I'm like, okay, it's morning time. Because if he's gone, then I'm like, okay, it's at least later than like, it's got to be around like maybe 5, 6, whatever. I just kick him and it just tells me. Plus, I just like to know that he's there. So
if
he
I'm not
scolded
there,
me
you
though.
know it's 5
I kicked him
o'clock or
3
so.
times in one night, apparently.
Woke me up 3 times. I don't know how many times you kicked me, but you woke me up.
I
3
kicked
times
you last
doing
night on accident though. I just was like, oops, and I was like, sorry.
Well, last night I woke up at about 10:30, and it felt like I had slept the entire night.
Well, did I ask you? Did I kick you? Is that what I said?
Yeah, you
Because
did.
because last night
were
he
so
was
a
up.
little.
And
You were so
he
up a
was
little
up
bit.
and I was up and he said something and I was like, did I kick you? Like, sorry if I did, if I woke you up. He was like, no. And then say what you said. You're like, no. You're like,
Oh, last night?
You were like.
No, I didn't say that last night. Last night, I went to pee and I laid back down. I'm like, I'm soaking wet right now. And you're like, what? I'm like, I'm soaking wet. Like, I'm sweaty. And
You said,
I had a cat dream.
You're like, I'm having terrible cat dreams. I was like, what? I just rolled over. I'm like,
there's
oh,
one
God.
thing I have nightmares about, and it's cats. And like,
What was this cat doing?
okay, so it's always the same. It's just different scenarios that I'm in. The cat always like, you never see it because it rarely happens. But like when a cat like pounces at you like fucking, and this cat is always clawed, by the way. Mm-hmm. It's not a declawed
I know.
cat.
I know that. My old cat used to always do that to
What
me.
it looks like in my mind is like if I was standing here and I was like, and there's like a cartoon cat just running around my body, and like you could just see see the wind wrapped around my body.
Like
And just like the random paw comes out and like in different spots of the fucking wind.
And it was just attacking
and it
you.
just claws you. Well, that's what it feels like that I see. So like it feels like this cat is just everywhere on me at one time and just clawing me. And what happens is like eventually like I get it on my arm and I slam this cat. Like I like fling it off my arm. And this is how it usually goes, and usually like that's it. Like I finally get the cat off and that's when I wake up. Last night, this was not the case. Last night, I don't know where we were. It felt like somewhere that was a party, but somewhere like that was a party that had lines. So I don't know if it was maybe like a graduation party, like where you'd be waiting to go put your card in, or like something like that. Like a party like where you go, I don't know what kind of party.
There's a line. There's a bar line. There's a
No, but everyone
Photoshop
was
line.
just in line. It wasn't a big room either. Like it was more like an auditorium, like a indoor basketball court kind of size.
Okay.
And so everyone's just like around the walls of this place. And someone has 2 cats. And well now more is coming back to me. it was in multiple locations because I do remember this place. But now I remember being in like a Walmart store like type place too. But anyway, it doesn't matter because it was the same thing over and over. And this girl had 2 cats. And like they're just walking around like purring up on everyone. And then they get to me and they just attack me.
Yeah, because they can sense fear.
Yeah. Even in my dream, they can sense fear. But these cats just go crazy on me. So I do what I always do. I fling them off. And like they come right back. Like they just are right back on me. Like there's no getting rid of them. I fling them off multiple. Like I feel like in bed I was flinging around, and that's why I was so sweaty. It's the only thing that makes sense. But also like I was in fear. So like when I'm afraid, I think I'm sweaty. But anyway, I keep fleeing these cats. And eventually the girl whose cats are gets mad at me that I'm abusing her cats. But I'm talking like I just have open fucking bloody claw marks on my body. Like teeth marks everywhere. Like I am beat up. And this just kept happening last night at this graduation party type thing in a Walmart.
Just cats were just attacking.
The same 2 cats. I couldn't shake them. And yeah, that and that's it. Like that is what I have bad dreams about.
That is so funny.
People would like to have dreams with cats in them.
That was so
And
funny.
over here, man, if there's ever a cat in my dream, like there's never like just a passing cat. Like just a casual cat in the window when I walk by.
No, because you're dreaming. It's
always,
your brain setting you up to get attacked.
An attacking cat.
That's crazy that I have never had a nightmare. Like my nightmares always involve humans like doing crazy shit. Trying to kill me
should
or
just
shit.
beware of cat instead of beware of dogs, because that's what I need to see.
See, I like cats, and I wish you liked them too, because I would definitely get a cat. But
but you're okay not having a cat?
Yeah.
I never want to be.
I truly do think though, like if we got a little kitten from like, from the earliest you can get it, we bring it home. You
outside of the fear, cats
well, like
are
you get to know it, like you get to know the cat. The cat knows you.
I don't want to know it. I don't want to know.
You wouldn't be afraid of your cat.
Number 1, that's sleeping with the enemy, and I will never sleep with the enemy. Number 2, I don't want to fucking know a cat. I think that cats are the most pointless pets. They don't do a goddamn thing.
Yes, they
except jump all over your counters and rip your shit up.
No, cats are chill too. Like they're just like
cats, dude. If you're a cat person, I hate you.
No, I like you. I mean, if you have like and
I don't mean like just
more than like 3 cats,
but like
going to Morgan's house, you would shit yourself. There are cats coming out of every nook and cranny.
I mean, like a genuine like
they have like
multiple cats,
like 7 or 8 cats.
7 or 8,
and they're all different. What? They have one Maine Coon.
For what? What do you need that many cats?
They
for?
just like them, and they have all different types. One
it's
has
like you're
6
collecting
toes.
them.
Yeah, one has 6 toes.
Let me guess. Its name is Six Toe.
No.
Real original.
No, her name's Penelope. And then they have another one. Original. It's a Maine Coon. And his name is Mr. Noodles. And he's huge. You would shit yourself.
Dude, I would never be in that scenario.
It's like the size of a small dog.
I just don't understand,
medium dog.
Why do you need multiple things that do nothing except take up space and waste money?
They play. They do stuff. They're fun. But dogs do the same shit.
Dogs are way better. You could like take dogs outside and not be a weirdo.
You can take cats outside too if you train your cat.
I said and not be a weirdo. You never see a cat and be like, oh, that's nice. It's always like, look at this bitch with her cat on a leash.
No, but like if you never took a dog outside ever either, your dog wouldn't know what to do either.
It doesn't
we
matter,
take dogs outside
the first
so
time
much.
you would know. But you see someone outside with a cat, you think, weirdo.
They have a stroller for their cats though. Yeah.
I thought that door opened.
Dude, that was last night. I was ready to beat someone's ass.
That was a couple nights ago, I think.
Dude, we have our bedroom door, our master room. We have a bedroom.
Floor plan.
We have a bedroom or a door to the bathroom and a door to the hallway. Well, like if you shut the door a certain way and then you open the other door, the door that's shut will pop open. So I like shut the bathroom door behind me or something, and then the other door like popped open, and it popped open like more than usual. And Dylan was asking me before that, like, are you sure you shut like the sliding door? Because I forgot to lock it one time, and like he was just making sure that the little sliding door to our balcony was shut.
You should thank my dad for that, by the way.
So what?
for like the reason that I always check the doors.
Well, no, but it was unlocked for a couple, 2 nights maybe, the sliding door. But he was asking me if it was locked, and I was like, yeah, it's locked. But then I started second guessing myself, and then that fucking door popped open, and I was like, I jumped so high, and I was so ready to like fucking just punch someone that was about to walk through the door. But then you were there, so
I knew what it was right away.
You're like,
I was like, that was the door.
Yeah.
But I can remember this one time, my brother or someone left the door unlocked like all night at my dad's when they were living there. My dad took a video of himself the next morning talking shit, like angrily talking shit, and then goes up to the back door and fucking sent it to everyone who fucking left.
About the doors being open?
Yes.
Dude, one time I was at my Aunt Angie's house, Cassandra's mom, and her brother had all these types of friends that were like a little bit sketchier, like definitely drug dealing and doing drugs and stuff. Mm-hmm. And Cassandra would take fucking Benadryl and Tylenol PM and all these things to help her go to sleep. So she basically would be like drugged up and like loopy, and she would fall asleep on the couch. Well, we slept on the couch, and the living room door is, or the front door is in the living room where we're sleeping, and they never lock their doors. They never, ever lock their doors. So one night we're sleeping, it's like 3 a.m., and this guy just like walks in their house and stops and stares at me and Cassandra, and I look up and I'm like, oh my God, but I didn't have my glasses or my contacts in, so I couldn't see shit, just like a blob. I had no idea. And he was like, hey, yo, was Robert here? Saying shit at 3 a.m. in the living room looking for her brother. And I was like, Cassandra, wake up.
Well, at least it was like someone who was looking for someone.
No, it was Cassandra was so fucking loopy off what Benadryl and Tylenol that she was like, what? And then fell back asleep, and this guy is just standing there, and then he like turns around and like runs out of the house.
Like knew someone there.
I mean, he knew Robert, but like it was like, it's kind of like he was trying to like break in or do something, because he walked in and like that door opened and it woke me up, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm just staring at him, and he's probably like to that lamp, like he's very close. There's a lot of places
though that so really crazy. Don't lock their doors. Like people
don't lock their doors. I'm like, it's crazy. People are like, don't lock your car door, because if you lock your car door, if someone sees something that they want, they're going to break your window to get it. So you might as well leave your car door unlocked. I know. I'm like, well, then the moral of the story should be, don't leave valuable shit in your car that you can just see. But you should always lock every door.
You were good for that though for a while.
What?
Like I would always have to say, hey, let's put your purse in the trunk.
I mean, I still put it in the back, my back seat, like underneath my passenger seat.
But there was a time where you would just lay it in the floor.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is she doing?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Because they don't know you took all your shit out to go in there in a smaller
They'll do whatever. People, and like, yeah, you just never know. Like, I was at the gym the other day, and this guy was like walking up to my car and like looking in it, and I was about to run out there. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But then he was just putting like flyers for fucking Herbalife on my car. I'm like, get out of here.
Don't hate on that one, because that specific one likes all my posts.
No.
And they follow me.
I'm like, get out of here with the Herbalife shit.
Nutrition Kingdom.
It's
Lakewood.
Crazy that
if anyone's interested to go.
It's even like, I don't know.
This is their plug.
Who, you?
I just plugged Herbalife just in case anyone wants to go check them out.
No, don't check them out. Don't check out Herbalife.
Bro, they can go to Nutrition Kingdom though, okay? They're a supporter of me. They're a supporter of this show. I forgot to tell you, they're actually our first sponsor.
Dylan, shut up. You're annoying.
What if Herbalife said they would sponsor the show?
No.
You're lying, bro.
I would say no, because I don't want to tell people to use you.
You wouldn't take it as a sponsor though?
No.
How much are you talking?
No, I wouldn't do it.
What's a number that
I wouldn't, I'm not, I would never be comfortable having a sponsor that I don't like, not necessarily support, because I don't have to use your product. Like, if you have a decent product and it's safe and it's good, like, I'll, fuck yeah. But Herbalife is not safe and it's not good, and I will not let it be my sponsor.
What if they say, you put a 1-minute ad in your show for the next year straight, $100K?
No. Every single episode.
It's 52 episodes.
The ad would be
1 minute long.
Use it at your own discretion.
No, you have to read off their teleprompter or whatever. Like, they have a script you go off of.
Can we put it at the very, very end?
It has to go right in the middle.
No. I would say no thanks.
$100,000.
No, I wouldn't want to do it. No.
I'd be like, excuse me, is anyone looking for a co-host position?
For real. You guys can take my spot over.
Because I need an Herbalife
That's
ambassador.
fine, because I'm an honest, and I will go out with my dignity.
And I'll go out with some money.
Yeah, no, not worth it to me. 100K? Nah.
You think these people upstairs are being loud today?
No, they're kind of always loud, but I also feel like
We're
so
loud to
loud.
them.
Like, I feel like when you're riding your bike, they're probably like, what the fuck is going on? Because it's definitely loud. Like, it sounds like a motor of some
Today
sort.
wasn't even all like full.
Yeah,
full
they're
volume.
probably, I mean, I think everyone is just kind of
When I
loud.
be pushing it.
But I think that the people that moved in upstairs, they don't work. Like, I think that they work from home.
I mean, I work from home, so
I know.
why is that so hard to believe?
It's not hard to believe, but they're just always home too. So it's like
With
everyone's
us,
always
yeah.
home, you know?
We're just hanging out. Block party.
Like the other guy, he would work. So during the daytime, it would be quiet up there. And then it would be more so loud at night.
Yeah, like 4 a.m.
Yeah. Whereas these people live during the day and they sleep at night, which I prefer it.
Yeah.
They're chill.
I mean, they've only been here for a little week.
Yeah, but they seem fine. They got a cute little balcony. I want to get some chairs.
We're about to be leaving soon.
I know.
We're going to get them just to come back in the wintertime.
Yeah.
When we can't even use the motherfuckers.
I thought I had something to talk about, but I don't think I do.
Spit it out.
No, today's kind of just like a chill day. I look bummy. I'm feeling kind of bummy.
I'm feeling
Kind of
real
sleepy.
tired.
I kind of want to go watch a movie. What have you been watching lately?
The Challenge. Old
Dude,
ones.
I need to
What was
talk
the
to
other one we
you.
just watched? I swear we just watched something.
Temptation Island.
Oh, yeah.
That one's good. Let's talk about Temptation Island for a sec.
Oh, God.
Temptation Island, I think that...
Should we explain the concept of it to people?
Okay, so Temptation Island, they take 4 couples that are just kind of like in the middle ground. Like, I don't know if this is what I want.
Well,
you know,
it could
they
be
might
different
have like
things.
past history of like, you know, some couples have been together for 9 years, some been together for 1.5 years, some been together for 3 years. It's just everyone's at different stages. Some of the people have cheated and they're just trying to move past it. So they basically take 4 couples and they put them on this island. They split the girls and the guys up. They put the 4 girls with like 10 single men and put the guys with like
I think it
10,
might even be more than that.
12. But maybe like 12 because it's like
There's a lot of people.
3 to each one basically. And then there's 12 single girls with the guys. And it's basically they're trying to tempt you to find new love. Like these girls are like not holding back. They're like this one girl with that fucking what's his name?
Which dude?
Lascelles, whatever his name is. She's just like
I like
you and you're the one I'm into and da 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 da. I'm like trying to claim him already. So they try to find these new connections. And then they have like a weekly meeting where the girls get to go to the ceremony.
The bonfire.
Yeah, the bonfire. And the guys go to the ceremony. They don't get to see each other, but they're both there. And the host or the TV show, whoever, gets to show each girl and each guy one clip of their significant other doing God knows what.
With like no context.
There's
Nothing
no
before,
context. So it's just
after.
like a 20 to 30 second snippet of them just doing whatever. So there's like one when this guy's girlfriend is like getting a whipped cream licked off her thigh, from her knee to her thigh, and it's the guy that she's been vibing with. Like he saw the guy in the video last week. And then there's just different shit. There's like, and then they show like her sleeping with him too. So it's just it's crazy. It's basically just asking for trouble.
That one straight up showed the 2 people making out.
But that's the couple that went in with intentions on having an open relationship. So the guy was saying,
not hers.
The guy was saying, let's, we're going to have
She's
a long
moving
distance
across the
relationship. So why don't we do something open, because I need physical attraction, blah, 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 whatever. So they're going on here to try to experiment with an open relationship. Well, she fucked somebody, so she's as open as they can get.
She fucked him, did she?
Yeah. I mean, it looked. They
didn't show it though.
They didn't show, but it showed them in the bed, like
but
the
I
dark
feel like it would
room.
have showed them fucking.
Well, regardless of what, I mean, it's just like, because the
definitely
lighting
made
at
out.
night is different too. It's in like night mode, so you can't really see. It's just a dark room, and they're doing whatever in the bed. But regardless, and he's all upset and they hurt, and it's just like you're the one who.
No, that's not the way that relationship is going. He's not getting upset.
He's just retaliating.
He hasn't done anything, and he has not done anything still.
Yeah.
And she
and like the
is getting upset at him
and like
when
the
she's
snippets
sharing
that
a bed with the same
yeah.
guy and making out with him.
Yeah, the snippets that they show of him are like Nothing. Because you gotta figure, like,
they're like at parties.
They play
and shit.
games and like they do things to try to get good footage to show the other person. So they might have like they had like a whipped cream party. They might do like a truth or dare party. So like they're saying like, you know, I dare you to do
But that
this.
bitch is pissing me off because she's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
She didn't want the open relationship. Now she's making out with the dude after like a week.
I know.
And she's mad at him for doing nothing.
Just like doing nothing. I know.
Oh,
It's just, yeah, it's crazy. It's a good show, but I was going to say that it's basically
other seasons? You haven't seen any other seasons,
It's basically
right?
a setup. Like,
you haven't seen the other seasons?
No.
There's dudes getting, like, their girls at the bonfire. It's him having a threesome with 2 chicks. Like, this shit is about to get wild.
I know, it's crazy.
It's only like week 3. It's on right now, airing.
I know.
Check it out.
I just feel like
USA Network.
Like, I feel like if you as a couple... Like, if I came to you and said, hey, Dylan, let's go on Temptation Island, you would be thinking in your head, oh, so you just want to fuck around. Or, oh, like, you know, you just want out of the relationship. Or,
if you came to me and said that, I would say, okay.
But you know.
For one, but here's the thing.
But you know what it means.
If this question is presented, I already know we're done. So let me get some clout on my way
Exactly.
out.
That's what I mean. Is like, you know what that means if I'm like, oh, hey, let's go do this. So I just don't understand, like, unless they're going for clout, like why they would even
saying.
go.
If you ask me that, I already know. I'm like, okay, this is over. Let's just milk it a little bit and get some clout. Sure, I'm in.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good show, but it's definitely like really fucking...
I live for drama, so it's all
really just like drama that they all put on themselves. So, yeah. I mean, you know what you're signing up for. And like, I don't know if you've seen the show and you can compare like the previous season
snippets. Some people
do
make it though.
It's like, oh, so what my guy's doing isn't even that bad. So I'm not going to get mad at him.
It's just like them talking to each other.
Right? Like if I saw you doing that whipped cream thing, I'd be like, oh, I'd be more so hurt if you were talking to a girl and like you were saying like that you don't know about talking about me, that your feelings aren't the same, or that that you're having feelings for somebody else. Like that type of thing would hurt me more than like seeing you do something physical like that, because you're playing games. You just don't know what provoked this. But if you were like sitting there saying like, I fuck with you, my girl, like, I don't know anymore, giving the ring back, like that girl did, gave her a promise ring, like, was like,
give it back. She's
took it off. She was like, this ring, I don't know about it anymore, and that's what he saw in his snippet, and he was hurt. I'd be hurt too.
That little fucking.
But if I did see that, then I'm about to be like, all right,
that's the
about to get rowdy up in here
for like 12 cents a day.
I know.
He is
Edgar.
wild, and the girl who is into him is way too good looking for him.
She's cute. She's so cute.
Because he looks.
But like,
I don't even know what
I don't know
like,
though, because they do try to find cute girls, and it's like there's only 4 guys, and you think about the 4 guys that are there.
He be playing, bro. He wrote a fucking poem for this bitch last week.
I know. I'm so not into that. Like writing poems and like songs.
What are the odds that the other girl was saying that same fucking week? That he stopped writing. He used to write poems for me, and then he stopped. And that same fucking week, he write them for that other bitch.
She wasn't mad though, because this is him.
He's a poet.
So this is Edgar. He's a poet. He's
like doing what he loves.
This is what he does. So I'm not mad at it. And I don't even think that she speaks Spanish. They're his girlfriend.
Definitely not.
So like he's saying this poem in Spanish. She doesn't even know what the fuck he's saying to her. He could be saying like, "I love you. I'm in love with you. Like let's go fuck."
That. A white person knows how to say I love you.
Yeah, but he was like saying like he likes her chocolate brown eyes and like saying all these things, and it's like you don't even know what this poem is saying. So yeah, he does love to write poems, but like he could be like trying to pull her. It was
partially in English because he did talk about her chocolate brown eyes.
No, it was translated in English, and he was saying it in Spanish.
Oh, well, it showed it to her. She got to see that translation too.
Did she?
Yeah.
Because we just have her.
It was on the iPad.
Ah, okay, that's different then.
Yeah, it was on.
That's different then, because I'm like, she didn't even know what he was saying.
Yeah, then it was.
So like, how can you not get mad? I'd be like, what the fuck is he saying? Put that shit in English. I don't know what the fuck he's saying right now to her. Like, I would be like sitting there pissed if I was at that bonfire.
Would you write anyone a poem if it wasn't nice things?
Dude, I would write a poem so that you could see it and you could crack up at me on the other. And if I wrote a guy a poem, and I'm reading it,
how would it go?
That's how you know. Like me and Dylan are like, we'll just do things to fuck with each other.
What would you write?
So I'll do things that I don't do, but I'll do it.
What would you write about in your poem?
I don't know. What I wrote about you.
Yeah, let's hear it. This is open mic night. Next up, we have Dominique Vin.
I don't know. I would do like more of like a haiku type moment, but I don't know the haikus. Like, what's the breakdown? Like, how is it words or syllables?
I think haiku has to do with the amount of lines.
Yeah, I don't know it.
Haiku is just very short.
I would copy what he did. Dark eyes, gap teeth.
There you go.
Looking
keep going.
good enough to eat.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. I like where this is going.
Tight body, big veins. I can tell you got gains. I don't know. I would just write a poem about you, but I'd be telling it to another person.
If they showed me that at the bonfire, I would feel more uncomfortable if the other guys were hearing you do that.
I know, you would cry. Like,
I would be like, guys.
I know, that's what I would be doing, like some off the wall shit that like I never do. And I would hope that you would see those because I think you would find enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, the guys would be like, this is who you're with? Guys, I promise.
Or I work on it in Spanish. Like I'm sitting there translating it and trying to write it
in like some other language.
Vietnamese.
Like, before we go.
In Vietnamese and spit it off, yeah.
How do you think that the Vietnamese say gap tooth?
I have no idea. I know how to count to 10 in Vietnamese, and that's about it. It's about as far as my Vietnamese goes. I would have picked it up more had my dad's family stayed around, but they moved to Florida, so then
I don't understand why people who speak another language don't
talk. Like Carlos doesn't know how to speak Spanish, and both of his parents are
like you just speak it in the household.
I know, it's simple.
You could teach both at once.
If you only talk in Spanish at home, and then the kids go to school in English, that's all you got to do. It's crazy to me because I'm like, I don't know how you. I wish I could. Yeah.
Like my mom's dad speaks Spanish. Mm-hmm. He ain't teach her ass.
No, seriously. It's not even like teaching. It's just talking to them. Like if you talk to them, like they'll pick it up.
Right. It's not like
kids are like sponges.
No, you don't gotta like teach these word by word.
No, it's not like taking it in high school because it's so much harder to learn in high school because it's It's hard because like you're breaking the sentences down. You're learning how to write them. It's harder to think about it that way versus just knowing how to say the sentence. And you learn the slang and
That's what I really want to know.
Like the slang, because because like if you're sitting there talking like a robot, it's like,
hello, how are you?
That's how it is when I speak Spanish.
I like apples. Mm-hmm. Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, dude, I wish you were watching that Girl from Plainville. That show was crazy too.
Let me hit the little thing and you could tell me about it.
Yeah, it's a good show.
All right,
it's a good show. It's on Hulu. It's based on a true story. And do you remember in like 2012 when there was that thing going around about that girl that like basically got charged with murder because she told this kid that guy to kill himself and stuff? It was like a huge thing that happened like years ago.
I don't know. I don't really remember.
Well, that's what this is based off of. So there's this girl.
You remember that? Mm-hmm. Like 16, mm-hmm. 14?
Yeah, it was crazy though. It was crazy. So there's this girl and like she's already kind of troubled. She's supposed to be on like antipsychotics and like antidepressant meds. Like she's crazy girl. And like you can just tell like the moment that you meet this girl. Like she's fake to your face. She has all these friends that like don't really fuck with her, but she just like holds on to them for dear life. Well, she goes to her grandma's or something for like a weekend and they're playing tennis and stuff. And she was like, did you get rid of that boyfriend of yours? And she was like, yes, I did. And so she's like, okay, like I have this guy I want you to meet and he's really cool and da-da-da. He lives in my town, whatever. So she meets this guy. They call him Coco. His name is
Coco?
Conrad. His name is Conrad. But they call him Coco.
He likes that nickname?
That's his nickname.
Like by
family,
choice.
Family, and everyone calls him Coco. I think there's a Conrad the senior, and then he's junior, and they call him.
That's the gayest.
They call him
for
Coco.
Guys I've ever heard.
Okay, well, regardless,
I would never want that.
Okay, well, that is his name. Okay, that's not what this is about.
Coco, come here.
So she meets this guy, and he's already tried to kill himself once, and he failed. He took a bunch of like Tylenol.
Before he met her?
Before he met her. And so he was like talking to this girl online, and she was like starting to ghost him. So he was like really upset and like going through it. And then he meets this girl. He basically like clings on to her, and they're talking and stuff. And they like text nonstop. And eventually he starts talking about like how he tried to kill himself and this and that. And she basically is like, you should do it again. You should try to do it again, because he's just like so sad. She's like, no,
why was she saying that?
She's crazy. She's just crazy.
Oh, okay.
She's just crazy. So he's like, no one understands how like this pain and like how I'm feeling. And she's like, I understand it. I get it. Like blah, 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 blah. So he gets in his truck and he gets like this, it looks like maybe like a lawnmower type engine. I don't know. It's something that people do, like yard work with. He puts it in the back of his dad's truck and he goes to Kmart. He parks in the parking lot. He's texting her saying like, I'm about to do it. And she's like, you do it, like whatever. So he gets in the car. He puts the ignition on. He's basically doing like suffocation. And he has this like lawnmower type thing running in the back. He gets out of the car. He texts her again. He's like, I don't know if I can do it. Like, this is so hard. She was like, get back in the car. So he gets back in the car and he ends up killing himself. So it's basically just like a story of these cops like trying to pin this girl for his murder.
Definitely not.
So she then, no one in Coco's life knows about her. And
could we just call him Conrad?
Yeah, no one in Conrad's life knows about her. So after he dies, like she's trying to throw like a memorial service for him, and like, you know, it's like hitting home runs for Conrad. Yeah, because he was like into baseball. So she's like inviting all his friends and like trying to basically take over and get
like
her face, get attention off of this kid. And everyone is looking around on his family and they're like, do you know her? Like, apparently she was dating Conrad, and like they were dating and they were in love, but like none of us have even heard of her.
Well, her grandma does know, right?
It's her grandma. Right. Her grandma knows about him, but they only hung out for one weekend. That was it. They never saw each other in person again after that one weekend. That's it.
And how long into a relationship did he kill himself?
Maybe like 2 months or so.
So
I haven't finished it.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're going through her text, and like and then she goes up to the funeral. She like runs up to Conrad's mom and is like hugging her, and he's like, I'm so sorry for your loss. And
now I do kind of.
Everyone's like, who even are you, bitch? Like, who is this bitch? She has her friends there, and then the cops are asking her friends like at like the home rats for Conrad thing, like the memorial that she's throwing. The cops talking to her friends, and they're like, he's like, do you guys know who Conrad is? And they're like, no, like we've never met him, but you know, I forget the girl's name in the show, the main girl, but our
Girl From Plainville.
Yeah, the girl. They're like, our friend, like, you know, really cared about him, and I guess they like had some sort of relationship going on, and whatever. So they get all her texts and basically arrest her for his murder and stuff.
So this is based on a true story, but. Like, so does the girl end up getting pinned for murder?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I didn't finish it yet. I have like 2 episodes, but I know where it's going. A lot has happened.
I mean, like the story is already broken. So
yeah. I mean, like it was in the news. Like, you know, she does get arrested for, I think she does get arrested for the murder because.
I do not think that that's right. She didn't kill him.
No, but.
That's like if anyone says, go kill yourself.
No, you shouldn't say that.
I realize that, but like even if you do, that's not
the fact that she said get back in the car. That's what they're holding on her.
There's nothing forcing him into it though. He was already out of the car. He could have easily just been like, "Nah, I'm cool," and walked inside. Yeah, like she wasn't there holding a gun to his
I don't
head.
know. I still think it's fucked up. Like
it's not that it's not. I agree, it's fucked up. But is it something someone should be charged for murder for?
Or like it's like manslaughter.
Especially
I'm not sure the difference, but that's
like,
what it's manslaughter.
Because she has her own issues too. It ain't like she's just some normal chick.
They're basically and the part I'm at, they're like trying to find like motive, and like they're trying to find like what's the word when like you're premeditation basically. Like if you can prove to me that this was premeditated or something, then we'll get her.
But she didn't do it though. She didn't physically do it. So
but then her parents are in the background saying, like, this sounds like last time. They're telling the girl, this story sounds like last time. Like, are you sure you're okay? So I'm thinking that she might have done this in the past with another person.
Even still, she's like
a serial suicide influencer.
Yeah.
But in the state that she's in, like assisted suicide is not illegal. So then that's why it's even harder to get her.
But I don't even think that that's assisted suicide.
But that's like
that's just saying something there's nothing to that. You're not assisting. You're not
but
forcing. You're not
it's
doing
a
anything.
Conversation that they're having all the time, and like she's always telling him to do it.
I understand that, but she didn't. But it doesn't matter. They
it's
met
like
one
instead
time.
of like getting help and saying, hey, like, you know, it's like,
I understand, but it's still not murder. Like that fact doesn't change no matter what the reasoning is.
it might not be murder, but it's definitely something. And they're getting her
it's
on
fucked
it.
up. It is fucked up.
But it should be a charge. You should get something.
That's like anything.
Like if someone like that's like
like
kids getting bullied and then people writing a note like saying like this is why I'm killing myself because so and so and so
No,
they
but
get in
that's
trouble.
like for anything. Like if I said, dude, this is, you could do anything with it. Like that's like if I said, oh, I hope you go get in a car crash and you get in a car crash, that's my fault because I put it out in the fucking universe.
No, suicide's different though. Like if you said, hey, go kill yourself, Dom, and I did, and I wrote a note like saying like
So
Dylan was prompting me to do this, you would get in
let's just
trouble.
go here. You're telling me that if I now commit suicide, you could be in trouble for it because the other day you said, hey, babe. I said, what? You said, eat shit and die. Just out of the blue.
You laughed. You're like, what?
But you're telling me that if I now kill myself.
No, it's not the
that's
same.
on you because
if
you
wrote
told
in the
me,
note.
What if I
guess I did tell you to
what
kill
if I
yourself.
kill myself and I have shit in my mouth? So I ate shit and died.
If that's how
Then
you
what?
died, then yeah. If you put it in writing that they would question me 100%.
You better not let them get that journal.
What journal?
My journal.
You told them? You wrote about me? Telling you to eat shit and die?
Because they're going to be like, dude, what are the odds? Look, this is 2 days before he died.
I know. That's what I mean, though.
So
I mean, you can get in trouble,
just
for
wait.
sure.
I know how I'm taking you down now. I'm going to fake my death.
You should.
I think it'd be cool to fake your death. Mm-hmm. So cool.
It's like, yeah, it's like being reborn, but as an adult.
You see the Adam Sandler movie where him and David Spade faked their death? Mm-hmm. That's good.
It's a good concept.
It is.
It's a great concept. Like if you
It's just like, is
fake
it
your death,
doable?
move, it's 100% doable.
For
But
the
you have to
average
cut all
person.
ties,
For the average
though.
person.
Like you have to cut all ties.
Like, you know, like how they say like that they think like Tupac's alive and he faked it. Like, if I was someone like that and I really like wanted to get off the grid, like that was my end goal, I'd fake my death for sure.
Yeah, especially if you have help, people to like walk you through
all
it.
the money, like you
You have a
need, you're
lawyer that
set
can help
up.
you. Yeah, for sure you can do it. You just have to be willing to cut all ties, because if you're not willing to cut all ties, like say like, I'm gonna still talk to my mom though, it's like you're gonna get caught up. You can't talk to anybody.
Like ever again.
No, it's like
you can't even
starting
make
completely
new
over.
But you really can't even make new friends. You're too big of a person.
But if you're faking your death just because, unless you're wanted for something.
But no,
But other
I'm
than
talking
that, like
in the case
if you just
of,
do
like,
it, no one's gonna. You can make new friends. No one's looking for you.
No, but in my case that I'm thinking of is like, let's say Tupac faked his death.
Well, yeah,
Someone's
him.
gonna know who he is.
Yeah, of course. He can't even show his face.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
At that point, it's not worth it.
then you're just
If you're like famous,
in
it's not
hiding
worth it
forever.
though, because you're living in hiding. But if you're just a plain Jane like us and you just are sick of people in your lives
Yeah,
and you
then I
want to
can
just
go
start
somewhere
fresh,
else.
yeah, you can, and you can do whatever you want. You don't got to change your appearance or anything. No one will know you.
You just better hope nobody come through where you're at.
Yeah, I'll just say, oh, that's not. I'll just say, I changed my name, or I'll just talk to them like I know them. Pretend like I'm like, oh yeah, hey, not say shit.
Where are we leaving the country if we kill ourselves?
No, you can go across the country.
That's what I'm saying. So what if me
Go to
and you
Maine.
are out and just by chance someone like a family member comes up through Maine and we run into them at like
And
a
they're
gas
like,
station?
I thought you died.
Yeah, like
I
what
would
if?
say, I don't know you.
Because like the thing is, no, there's no way. Like you walking out of a gas station and them just being there, your face would say it all. There's no way you hide that after you've just been hiding for years.
Yeah. You
And
have to
they're
be
like-
very careful.
And everybody just fucking looks.
But
at you
even
like,
going to
what the
another
fuck?
country, we ran into your friend's fucking stepmom. You're not safe unless
that's
you
like-
go like into the shits.
But we wouldn't. No,
You wouldn't
just
be
don't
at
go to
excursion
tourist
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
attractions.
I mean, we could
live the
definitely
locals'
relocate though, somewhere that like no one goes.
and somewhere where a little money is a lot of money.
Like Dexter Morgan type shit. Just off the grid.
He's in the United States still. Clearly.
Yeah. But you go off the grid. He went to some little
We
fucking
have a
dump ass town.
Agree.
And don't date a cop. Fucking stupid ass. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know what he was thinking there either.
Dumb. Dexter was a good show.
We're not gonna talk about it because this is still new enough. I'm not gonna ruin anything for anyone. But the new ones are really good.
It's such a good show. What time is it? Well, it's gonna be an early one.
This is about. We say that when we're like at like 40 minutes, but the longest one we probably have.
Like an hour.
And the average is like 45 or 46.
Yeah.
It's not like we're that early all the time.
Check out my YouTube channel, YouTube/Dominique Vin. I can say that. It's so cool.
I can't, so look mine up in the search bar, Dylan Thacker.
But also, I put a new video out. Me and Dylan are trying like different influencer products, so check it out. Also, I have a new fitness challenge going on. It's called Muscle Mania for May. And it's going to be good. So I'm writing the program now. It's $50 for the program. It's a challenge. If you want to join the challenge, you're great. If you don't want to challenge, because some people just are not competitive, which is fine too. It's still a great guide for $50. I think it's going to be really good. So check it out. If you're interested, just reach out to me. It's going to be good.
And follow me at DThag03 everywhere.
Yep. All right, everyone. I'm sleepy.
I can see that. All right. Talk to you next week.
Bye.